and now you're going to play a very fast team. This might be one of the toughest regular season games of the year for them.
Yeah. Jersey looks really
To come in, and you got to show something, man. Look what you're up against.
It's true. You're not I actually think you're bang on. I would love to sit here and say that's a hot take, but it's not. People are fired up. They're excited about sports in the city. It's a big night.
And this is a chance for them to, Morgan, I know you feel bad today, right? And you guys all feel bad because you've underachieved and they're doing their thing, but you got to match something tonight.
The other thing, Kip, that just furthers your point is the perspective of they put a Leafs jersey on Vladdy. Vladdy wore a Leafs jersey, and everyone immediately went, ugh. Because that's how they feel about where the Leafs are at.
I'd feel horrible. Like, that bugs me.
But also, that does relate to this tonight, where if they go out and they lose 6-1 to Jersey tonight, the night after watching the Blue Jays do what they do, everyone's just going to have that, Leafs, apathy is the worst thing from a fan base, and I think you're at risk of generating real apathy.
I gotta that stop making fun of Toronto sports fans. That everybody bags on the Leaf fans for how quiet it is in the building and how it's the choir spot. It's church. That wasn't church at Rogers Center last night. That's the best crowd I've ever been a part of. People were fired up all the way through the game. They're down 3-1. People are still standing for every
They're chanting "Let's go Blue Jays" as he hits that home run. By the way, down 2.
And you know why? Because there's real sports fans that go there. They can justify spending the money for what am I going to spend $250 on a regular season game against the National Predators, or am I going to go throw it on a Blue Jays playoff game? And people in the city are passionate, and they're allowed to be passionate at the Blue Jays game. People are fired up. You're in the lower bowl at Scotiabank Arena acting like I was or anybody was. People are like, please sit down. Please sit down. Like, you're not allowed to act like that. There's real sports fans in this city.
You are allowed when you believe that they can win. Sammy, they're not cutting deals when the Leafs are in the height of the playoffs and you believe. It's a different feel. Yeah. It's a different feel.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, people love to make fun of Toronto sports in terms of it being quiet and all this. We ain't quiet. We're not a quiet group of people. And we're fired up. We love our teams. And I would just love to see more energy like that. Like, even for regular season games. Like, the crowds at the Scotiabank this year have been brutal. But I get it because it just seems like nobody cares. They're like, the Jays are the biggest pop they get every time there's at the game. Remember they put up the 2-1 goal or 2-1 home run Jimenez hit against the Yankees. Oh no, against the Seattle Mariners. Biggest cheer of the night. People are too locked into Jays, but I hate when people make fun of Toronto sports fans.
Now, I will say too, part of this related, having success thing is pretty simple about your best players being your best players.
Yeah.
Laddie wins MVP of the series. Springer hits a big one. They didn't have Bo Bichette, so you can overcome some things, but it does have to be Matthews and Nylander and Nyes and Tavares and Riley, like those guys. It doesn't have to be in Game 7 necessarily, right? Vladdy wasn't his best game, but it does have to be in the series. That's another lesson is you just can't win without those guys going. And you also, you saw Cal Raleigh hit 3 homers in the series.
Yep.
Judge.
God, he was crushed, eh?
Yeah, and that's one of the best things ever is leaving a potential MVP
on deck.
On deck. And Morny said it best before the show. Leaving Chris Bassett getting 1-2-3 in the 8th inning to set it up so that it's 8-9-1. You don't have to face Cal Raleigh. Huge moment in the game.
Even one guy gets
And I would personally like to say that I never said one bad thing about Jeff Hoffman all year. I've been his biggest fan the entire season, and he came through for me in the clutch.
He had a lot of confidence.
That's big
last
time.
night.
That's big time.
Yeah.
That is
6
absolutely
outs the night
big time.
before.
Yeah, big time.
3 strikeouts.
Let's do game time so we can break. It's game time. Presented by Bet365. Visit the app for latest odds and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Must be plus Ontario only. Please play responsibly. World Series. Would you like to hazard a guess at what the Blue Jays odds are to win this baseball series?
Plus
250?
Yeah.
300?
Plus 180. The Dodgers are minus 220.
I'm getting a Raptor final Golden State
Need a couple
feel
ACLs
where
to
no one gave the Raptors a chance.
No, that's true.
Is that right, Sammy?
Totally. totally. There's a bunch of people around this city that have NBA Finals hats because they didn't believe that they were going to win the whole thing. Right. So I think there was a lot of people that, and guess what? Here's this, I cheer about that championship. It's great.
I honestly, I see a 7-game series.
Really?
I do.
Love to hear that. So I'm going to give out my World Series MVP, and this guy has been our boy all playoff long. Give me Ernie Clement, World Series MVP, 40-1. 40-1.
Ernie Clement wins World Series MVP. That would be an all-time historic.
Buddy, Steve Pierce once won World Series
right?
MVP. You have a few big homers and you win the series. You never know. Yep. Ernie Clement, you heard it here first. And that was Game Time presented by Bet365. Visit the app for latest odds and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365 with 19 plus. Ontario only. Please play responsibly.
Sam, we talked about it before the show, but the Vladdy hit after the Springer home run that he lined out to left field.
Hardest hit ball in history.
It was still on the way up. I mean, the fielder was like this, and by the end, he had to jump.
If he got air under that was in like the 500.
Yeah.
So who caught George's ball? I bet he's been on a media tour. What do you think that ball's is worth?
I don't know. You know, it's funny how often
it's got to be worth something.
Oh yeah. They often go to guys like that now, and they're like, "We'll give you 2 bats and free tickets." And you got to go home with that ball.
Yeah, go home.
You got to get
season tickets.
Get out of there. Get out of there and go home.
Tickets.
Yeah. Did you guys want to see the video of the final out?
Yeah. Yes, you got it. Absolutely.
I did. Yeah.
Sammy and Allie, right in front of us here. Sammy. Just like you.
Oh my God. But I hope you're that excited if you have a kid.
Well, good thing, and I don't have to worry about that one. Listen, I told Allie last time, like, I loved our wedding day. I was like, I loved our wedding day, but there's no way that was better than that home run. Sorry.
Okay. Take a quick break here. When we return, the general manager of the New Jersey Devils as they get set to face the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. Tom Fitzgerald when we return. Welcome back to the program. Nick Kypreos, Justin Bohr, and Sammy McKee. All right, let's welcome in the general manager of the New Jersey Devils. Been on the show before, Tom Fitzgerald. Fitzy, thanks for joining us, man. How are you? I know game 1 didn't feel that great, but 4 regulation wins since then. So feeling a little better, I bet. Not Blue Jay happy, but pretty happy, I guess.
Yeah. Well, good for the Blue Jays. Well, first of all, thanks for having me on. Appreciate it. We knew right when the schedule came out what it looked like, and you know the gauntlet that we are going through still. But it's a great measuring stick for our guys, and Sheldon has them. You know, I don't think Sheldon's ever happy, but he likes the direction that we're going, which is great.
How has the process been for you guys of hiring Sheldon, working with him through some frustrating injuries and stuff last year to where things are at this season?
It's been great. I didn't know Sheldon at all. I don't think I've ever was introduced to him. But I admired him from afar. And then looking at what I felt our group needed, and the type of player Sheldon was able to coach and develop as well. I just thought it was a great fit. So last year, I would say his standards and his expectations on a daily basis, practices, how to execute drills to the fullest. I don't want to say it was an eye opener or a shock.